We do want to get back to our top story this morning. A high-speed police chase turns deadly. 2 people killed after the suspect crashes into another car. Let's get back out to 24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks. He has been on this story since last night and throughout the morning now. He's live at the scene for us in Kentwood. Leon, good morning.
Evan, good morning. Police, just before we went on the air, confirmed that the victim is a young woman who was attending class at Calvin College. She was headed back to campus when this tragedy took place. Right now, there is a major investigation underway as to what caused this situation, and they're trying to figure out why it all happened and what kind of charges the suspect might be facing.
These pictures tell the story of how violent this crash was. This is the unrecognizable suspect vehicle, and this is the car of the innocent driver who was hit. Michigan State Police say one of their officers was trying to pull over the suspect vehicle when the driver took off, leading police on a high-speed chase. It ended in this crash shortly thereafter at Broadmoor Avenue and 52nd Street at around 10:15 p.m. A passenger in the suspect vehicle and the innocent driver traveling on Broadmoor were both killed. But the suspect in this case survived and is expected to recover from serious injuries. Police have identified the young woman who just happened to be traveling on Broadmoor when she came into the path of the chase. Tara Oscom was a student at Calvin College. They say she was headed back to campus when the crash happened. Police have not released the name of that passenger in the suspect vehicle, the other victim who was killed. Oscom's loved ones were on scene shortly after the crash, notified by the victim's boyfriend, who was traveling a few minutes behind his girlfriend when he happened upon this awful scene.
Now, the crash remains under investigation. The intersection here at 52nd and Broadmoor was shut down for hours as they pieced together the on-scene portion of their investigation. The intersection is now back open. Traffic is moving freely through this area. But the big question as this investigation continues that so many people will want an answer to is why? Why did the suspect take off from that police traffic stop a short distance from here? And why did police decide to give chase? Something that certainly will be under scrutiny because of how this ended in tragedy here last night. We'll follow the investigation and we'll send it right back to you for now, Evan.
Yeah, Leon, certainly a question that many people will be asking is how this all played out. And you kind of alluded to it there. Whether or not to take chase is something that police, they don't take lightly when making that decision.
That's right, Evan. We've done some reporting on that in the past. And in fact, some agencies have a policy that really limits when an officer will engage in a chase to, those most serious, most critical situations. Obviously, those are high-risk matters when a chase takes place. High speeds can get involved, adrenaline, and police really want to limit that risk and the potential that something like this can happen. At this point, we don't know what it was that made that officer decide to give chase. We don't know how long the officer was in pursuit, but we are told that the officer was in pursuit for some length of time before this crash happened. All of those are details in an investigation that's ongoing. And of course, we'll be looking for those answers as it unfolds.
Yes, still so many questions. Leon reporting from last night through the morning. Thank you for your hard work on this case, Leon.